Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. My name is Cik Norella Arina. My metric number F1004.
My name is Christy Tangwin. My metric number is F1022.
My name is Aisyah Humaira. My metric number is F1025.
My name is Anis Reka. My metric number F1099.
My name is Ilaka Ganesan. My metric ID is F1108. So today we are going to present our problem-based scenario assignment focused on procurement with ethics and social responsibility with our case study on Post Malaysia Berhad.
Let's begin our presentation. Our case study is based on Post Malaysia Berhad, one of Malaysia's main logistic provider that responsible for handling millions of deliveries across the country. In this presentation, we will demonstrate how corruption can occur in procurement through role-play scene followed by detailed explanation that clearly answer all the required questions.
I need to finalize our 2-year operational supply contract following our ethical procurement code and MACC compliance rules.
Hi, Miss Ilaka.
This is personally for you. Award me the contract and I will give you 50% monthly cash kickback in every invoice.
B. I will approve your contract and reject all other qualified bidders.
Thank you.
B. I will approve your contract and reject all other qualified bidders.
Thank you.
You initiated my smaller product. This tender process is not transparent and unfair.
My decision is final. Leave now. Today, I will describe ethical behavior and social responsibility in the procurement process, focusing on corruption using Post Malaysia as an example. Corruption refers to the abuse of entrusted power by procurement officers for personal gain at the expense of the organizational best interest. This definition is aligned with the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission or MACC Act 2009 and also supports UN Sustainable Development Goal 16, which promotes transparency and accountability. In Post Malaysia, corruption can occur in several ways. For example, procurement officers may accept bribes or kickbacks from suppliers in exchange for awarding contracts. This means decisions are no longer based on merit but personal benefit. They also manipulate tender results by favoring unqualified supplier or leak confidential information such as pricing and evaluation scores to give unfair advantage. In more serious cases, corruption includes classifying supply evaluation results, creating fake invoices to increase costs, and colluding with suppliers to share illegal profit. These actions lead to financial loss and damage the company's reputation. Secondly, ethical behavior in procurement is based on 5 key principles. Firstly, integrity. It means all decisions must be honest and made in the best interest of the company without personal influence. Secondly, fairness. It means all suppliers must be given equal opportunity and selection must be based on objective criteria like price, quality, and performance. Thirdly, accountability. It means procurement officers must be responsible for their decision and all action must be properly recorded and justified. Fourthly, confidentiality. It means the sensitive information such as standard pricing and supplier data must be protected and not shared. And finally, legal compliance means all procurement activities must follow the MACC Act 2009 and company policies. In corruption situation, all these principles are violated, which shows unethical behavior. Thereafter, social responsibility in procurement is very important, especially for Post Malaysia as a government-linked company. At first, it must protect public interest by ensuring that funds are used properly to improve services not lost due to the corruption. Then it must support fair business practices by giving equal opportunity to all suppliers especially local SMEs, which helps economic growth. Later on, Post Malaysia helped to set industry standard because its action influenced other companies in the logistics sector to follow ethical practices. And lastly, it supports global goals such as UN SDG 16 by promoting transparency, accountability, and reducing corruption. Alright, to prevent corruption, Post Malaysia has implemented several measures including a supplier code of conduct, conflict of interest declaration, a digital e-procurement system, regular audits, and a whistleblower policy to report unethical behavior safely. In conclusion, corruption negatively affects both ethical behavior and social responsibility. Therefore, organizations like Post Malaysia must maintain integrity, fairness, and transparency to ensure a clean and effective procurement process.
This DP bag steer easily with just like handling. The barcode scanners from RZ supplier crash every 5 minutes. We have 20,000 parcels to process today and we already 6 hours left behind schedule. All of this because of your procurement manager as a bright and chose this unqualified supplier. Wait, our e-procurement system has been hacked. The tender data for our new fleet contract has been leaked, and there are fake invoice in the system for a fraudulent supplier. And our IT team just said the new AI procurement tools we're testing is rejecting all SME supplier bids automatically.
The current issue, cybersecurity threat and fraud in digital procurement. The most pressing current issue for Malaysian logistic procurement, including at Post Malaysia, is escalating cybersecurity risk and financial fraud in digital procurement systems. As firms like Post Malaysia adopt end-to-end e-procurement platform, online supplier portal and automated invoice payment to support 1.3 million plus daily deliveries, they face growing vulnerabilities. Common threats include business email compromise, BEC, scam redirecting payment to fraudulent account, ransomware login procurement system, data breach leaking confidential tender information, and fake invoice injection into automated payment system. For Post Malaysia, a procurement system breach causes not just financial loss but national supply chain disruption across its 220,000 daily delivery network. This issue is widespread in Malaysia, with dozens of logistic and GLC firms reporting phishing attacks targeting procurement teams and BEC scams causing millions in losses. Mitigation requires multi-factor authentication for procurement system, mandatory cybersecurity training, regular penetration testing, and 24/7 system monitoring. For future issue, AI-driven procurement automation and ethical risk. The defining future issue for Malaysian logistic procurement is the rapid adoption of AI and automation and the accompanying ethical, social, and operational risks as outlined in World Economic Forum analysis of supply chain transformation. Over the next 3 to 5 years, firms like Post Malaysia will increasingly use AI for supplier evaluation, automated tender scoring, demand forecasting, blockchain contract management, and automated purchase order. These tools deliver major benefit that AI can analyze thousands of bids in seconds, automation cuts procurement cycle times by up to 70%, blockchain ensure tamper-proof contract, and predictive analytics support peak season demand planning. However, the shift also brings critical challenges. AI system can inherit bias from historical corrupt procurement data, disadvantaging Malaysian SMEs over automation reduce human oversight of high-risk ethical decisions, creating unethical corruption risk. Large-scale data use raises privacy compliance issue under Malaysian law, and automation brings workforce displacement risk, requiring firms to reskill procurement teams. To prepare, logistic firms must invest in AI literacy training, establish ethical procurement guidelines, collaborate with regulator or national governance framework, and retain human oversight for high-value and high-risk contracts.
Hi Miss Laila, I'm so sorry. Your parcel is badly damaged because of your packaging too easily.
and there's no waterproof protection. This is a direct result from our company's procurement supplier.
You know what? This is a third damaged parcel. Your delivery are always late, and now I'm going to file a final complaint to your company.
Next, question 3. Justify 3 ways procurement decisions influence overall supply chain performance in the logistics industry, with both positive and negative impacts. For a national logistic provider like Post Malaysia, with 15,000 employees, 10,000 delivery personnel, and nationwide coverage, procurement decisions are the foundation of supply chain performance. Below are the 3 core ways procurement shapes the entire supply chains, with detailed positive and negative impacts. Number 1. Supplier selection and long-term relationship management. This is the most impactful procurement decision, defining the quality, reliability, and resilience of every input into Post Malaysia's operations. The positive impacts is, number 1, operational consistency and quality. Ethical, merit-based supplier selection ensure consistent high-quality inputs. For example, ISO certified packaging suppliers provide durable, weatherproof bags that protects parcel across Post Malaysia's extensive delivery routes, reducing damage rates and ensuring consistent service across 3,800 retail points. Long-term supplier partnerships also bring priority delivery during peak seasons, flexible order adjustments, and access to innovative new solutions. The second positive impact is cost efficiency and competitive advantage. Strategic supplier selection via competitive bidding and long-term contracts delivers sustainable cost savings. Fixed price full supply contracts, for example, insulate Post Malaysia from global price volatility, stabilizing fleet costs and enabling competitive shipping rates for customers. And the third positive impact is supply chain innovation, which is collaborative supplier partnerships turn vendors into strategic partners who share new technologies, sustainable materials, and process improvements, such as lightweight eco-friendly packaging that cuts fuel costs and reduces carbon emissions. Next, the negative impacts. First, catastrophic supply chain disruptions. Corrupt or poorly considered supplier selections, which is they prioritizing bribes over quality or reliability, which is cause immediate widespread operational failure. As shown in our seats, unqualified supplier lead to damaged parcel, warehouse sorting backlogs, and delayed deliveries nationwide. During peak seasons like Hari Raya, even a one-day supplier delay can leave Post Malaysia unable to process millions of parcels, permanently damaging its reputations. The second negative impact is critical single supplier vulnerability. Poor procurement strategy that awards all contracts to one supplier creates extreme risks. If that supplier faces shutdowns or delivery failures, Post Malaysia's entire national operations can grind to a halt with no backup options.
For the procurement, pricing and cost management decision, every pricing decision in procurement directly impacts the supply chain financial health and Post Malaysia abilities to invest in service improvement. For the positive impact is sustainable cost saving and reinvestment. Strategic pricing decisions such as volume discount, bulk purchasing, long-term fixed contract, and early payment discount can reduce operational costs. The resulting saving can be invested in warehouse automation, fleet outlets, digital tracking system, and employee training, by also enabling competitive shipping rates to grow customer revenue. Financial predictability and strategic planning, long-term fixed price contracts provide full cost flexibility for key inputs such as packaging and vehicle parts. For the 12 to 24 months in advance, enabling accurate budgeting, cash flow management, and long-term expansion planning. For the negative impact is long-term cost focus on the lowest upfront price without considering total cost of ownership. TCO creates massive downstream costs. For example, cheap delivery vehicle may save money upfront, but vehicle breakdowns lead to higher maintenance costs, delivery delays, downtime, and customer compensation, ultimately costing far more than the initial savings. For the quality compromise and revenue loss, pricing decisions that sacrifice quality for lower cost directly damage supply chain performance. Poor quality materials lead to damaged goods, compensation payout, and delayed delivery, driving customers to competitors and eroding market share.
Number 3 is ethical procurement and regulatory compliance decision. Every ethical choice in procurement shapes the legal, reputational, and social sustainability of the entire supply chain. For the positive impact, trust-based, resilient supply chain. Corruption-free, ethical procurement build trust with suppliers who are more motivated to deliver exceptional performance, priorities post-Malaysia order during shortage, and support the company through operational challenge. It also enhances post-Malaysia reputation as a responsible GLC, attracting reputable international suppliers and business partners. Compliance and risk mitigation. Procurement that adheres to the MACC Act 2009, Malaysian Custom Rule, and industry standard protect post-Malaysia from fines, shipment seizures, license revocation, or MACC investigation, all of which can hold supply chain operation overnight. Long-term sustainability. Ethical procurement that prioritizes ESG compliant suppliers, reduce post-Malaysia carbon footprint, future-proof the supply chain against upcoming environmental regulation, and meet growing customer demand for sustainable logistics service. For the negative impact, irreversible reputation and legal damage. Corrupt procurement decision, if exposed via MACC investigation or media reporting, destroy public trust in post-Malaysia, drive away customer and government stakeholders, and bring severe legal penalties including fines, criminal charges, and loss of GLC operating privilege, all of which can shut down national supply chain operation. Non-compliant operation shutdown. Procurement decision that ignore regulatory requirements such as unlicensed suppliers, uncertified vehicle parks may save small sum upfront but lead to devastating disruption. For example, uncertified vehicle park that fail road safety inspection can ground post-Malaysia entire delivery fleet, halting all daily deliveries and corrupting the national supply chain.
In summary, corruption in procurement violates every core principle of ethical behavior and social responsibility, create widespread current and future risks for the logistics industry, and has catastrophic impact across the entire supply chain. For post-Malaysia and all logistic firms in Malaysia, ethical, transparent, and corruption-free procurement is not just a legal requirement, it is the foundation of the high-performing, resilient, and trusted supply chain.
That's all from us. Thank you.